Howdy, it's me, Gerald from Geico, here for part 2 of Worldbox. Now, last time when we left off, all these orc fellows here had just finished basically killing everyone. So now there's nobody left who's not an orc. We're in an age of hope, which is kind of funny considering what just happened. And also, before we go any further, somewhere near the start of yesterday, I looked at the statistics, and they were 6,810 trees. There are now 5,966. That is, let's see, 559.66, and what year is it? 241. That is a surprisingly small decrease. It's only like about 13-ish%. Anyways, I guess that is enough rambling. Let's unpause this. Yesterday I actually paid very little attention to the various, I'm forgetting the word, orc towns, so let's just have a bit of a look. We have got two different kingdoms here. This darker green one, that also is a town up here for no reason, and the lighter green one. Both of these started as actually separatist movements in a different orc kingdom which no longer exists. That kingdom started as a split off of another kingdom which no longer exists. I don't really remember all of that history, I just know that it, happened. Just all manner of nonsense just sort of spun in circles, and multiple horrible messes were made of things in the process. Okay, so we've got a few new villages. This one, and I guess this one? Let's check the history. Yeah, these three are new. So I guess, you know what, let's just sit and watch for a bit and see what they do. I haven't really done this yet, I just want to know, you get a completely new village like this one. What's going to happen in it? It is growing very quickly. The population just multiplied by 8, from 5 to 40. Oh, okay. Some stuff happened when I wasn't looking. Village founded, another new village founded, kingdom founded, war, new king, new village, another new kingdom, and another war. Before we get to that, let's look at the new villages. Firstly, this village here, Top Eag, on the extreme eastern coast. And then secondly, Rockhogs, that's hard to say, was founded right here. And then we have two separate rebellions. This big town is trying to split off the smaller country, and these looks like 4 villages are trying to split off the larger country. So you know what? Actually, I think we can predict what's going to happen, just the rebellions are going to get bopped upside the head. You know what? I'm going to ignore them. I have spent enough time narrating rebellions. There's an entire hour footage of that from yesterday, and I think 1 hour is enough. Let's see what happens in Oz. They are building some houses. They are... Let's see, what's this? Are they fun? Oh no, actually. That's grass growing back. Yep, some kings are dying, as per usual. This village is growing very quickly. It has become squeezed between these 2 villages and a mountainside. Yeah. I wonder... I guess maybe it could grow down in this direction? But... no, this village is very squeezed in. It's between 2 villages and a pond. Okay. Is this the Age of Darkness? Age of Dark! Yeehaw! Alright. It will be a time of great darkness when the world will be shrouded in a veil of shadows that will seem to swallow all light and hope. Foul creatures will lurk in the darkness, my favorite, preying on the unwary, while the shadows themselves will hold nightmares and illusions that could drive a person to madness. You know, is it just me, or are most of these ages bad? There's despair, ash, ice, wonders, chaos, hope, sun, intense heat, dark, tears, and moon. About 60% of these are actually bad. But on the other hand, I really like the sliding effect. It is so satisfying. Like, let me just turn off Village for a second. Like, I so much like this glowing effect. Plans and plots. Or, where's the button? Kings and leaders, armies. Ah, map names. If we just turn off map names for a second. And kings and map names. Where's the other button? Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. Actually, let's just turn off all the things for a second. Like, boop, boop. These two are off. These things are off. Alright. Now let's just take a second and enjoy this glowy light effect. It is... I am liking this so much. Like, yeah, I think this town here is Oz, but just the fun little effect of every building having its own little circle of light. Another king's been killed. And they're sticking up a little house here. And you can tell... Oh! Meteor. But you can tell they finish a house when it starts glowing, and I really like that. Alright, what spot just got exploded? Not there. Is this it? No, that is a mill. No, actually, I can't tell. Like, I was practicing earlier identifying meteor sites, and it was going pretty well. Now I am looking and I cannot tell at all. Yep. Like, I can straight up click it. Oh, it landed in the ocean. Of course I can't see anything. Anyways, let's turn all the buttons back on now. Boom, 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 boom. What's this do? Can I tooltip units? Oh, cool. Zones. And let's go back to Village Lane. Ooh, you can get the fancy information. Age 7, leader that grow, influence 723 versus... This one only has influence 130 for some reason. Kingdom of that, king that, culture, population... The population is higher than the limit, apparently. Who even knows? It's got half of it is in the army. Some houses. Then it's got a loyalty of 142, which is... Wait, is the loyalty like how likely they are to rebel? Oh dear, negative 107. Are these people about to declare independence? Like... Yeah, judging by the big guy with the red flag, I would say this is about to, like, turn into a rebellion. Like, negative 189. The number keeps going down. And yep, New Kingdom was founded. Are they going to declare war? Are they... No, they aren't. They straight up declared independence and no one cared. Okay. There's now a tiny kingdom on an island in the middle of nowhere. Wait, hang on, let's look at alliances for a second. What's going on? And I feel like I've got something disabled right now. I feel like it's meant to glow red when you... Ah, here it is. These people are at war with these people. Yeehaw. Let's turn off these tooltips. Alright. I feel like these people are actually losing right now. If we just take a wee bit of a look. No, this red flag. If I had to guess, I feel like that might be another rebellion? Yep. Okay, this kingdom's collapsing. Which is... Yeah, they're... like, very badly at war with themselves. Yeah, it just is not going well. Are these people going to, like, invade? No, they aren't trying to, like, invade. Oh, now they've got an army. It would actually be very funny if this tiny little grey kingdom just took over the neighboring village. That's... I don't think that's likely to happen, but it would be very funny. Yeah, no, it looks like... Actually, who even knows what's happening? This is a complete mess. Okay, if we look up here, these people... Wait. This is the original... Wait, no. What? Alliance? Let's go to Kingdom layer. This is the original kingdom. They are at war with... everyone. Okay. Like, straight up... No, straight up everyone is invading them. I don't know. I can't actually tell who isn't doing that, but I can tell that someone is, and it's a proper mess of things. Like, if you look here, Oz has transferred ownership to this other new kingdom of 3 towns. This one of, like, 4 remaining villages belonging to the original kingdom is being taken by someone. Wait, Kingdom layer? Now, how about Alliance layer? Yeah, this Nanu alliance is taking over the capital by the looks of it. Yep. Yeah, multiple wars just ended? Wait, are any wars even still going? Wars list. No. Okay, what just happened? So, there was a kingdom. It exploded. Actually, 2 kingdoms. The 2 kingdoms that were there before, I think they just don't exist anymore? I can't tell. But now there's this other kingdom. There's this one in the north, this one on the west and the east, this tiny one, this even tinier one, this smallish one. It is very interesting how these weird old warriors have actually managed to split themselves onto both halves of a continent. If we go to village layer, I feel like we're going to see a few new villages founded in this region soon. If we just watch the world events for a little bit. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, yep. Toad Dot, founded by the Big Kingdom. Yes, of course, building over more of the dwarf rooms. Whatever this building used to be is probably about to get knocked out. Yep. Another You know, at this point, just ignore the meteors. They really do not matter. You see, they were straight up founding a village in a massive, like, look at this, a ruin. This entire area from that whole dwarf war, it is still just like a wreck. And they were just like setting up a few tents in the midst of this massive boomed city. That is like... That would be... You a necromancer. But like, that would be so That sounds like a setting in a novel or something. Probably because I just read... Actually, I shouldn't spoil that. But probably just because I just read insert name of book here. That was fairly similar. But, yeah. No, they have... I don't even know where all these people are coming from, but they've already got over 100, and like, straight up. If we click on this... Wait, no, that's how do we get the town? Zones, town. This village has existed for 4 years and has over 100 people. How does that happen? Well, I guess, if we watch for like 2 minutes, they're probably going to be doing a whole ton of building. And 2 new villages have also been founded. There is this one and this one. Yeah, like, straight up all of the available space is just getting yoinked, vacuumed right now. Like, this village of 12 people is just here. What kingdoms it belong to? That western one. Yeah. This village here. It's at 12 people right now. If I had to guess, within, like, a year or two, it's probably going to be about, like, 5 times that. Actually, no. This one isn't growing as aggressively quickly. Yep, some king died again. Now, also, what's funny is this one specifically is very much squeezed into a tiny space compared to some of them. Actually, no. It's a long village. Like, it is straight up... It is just slinking off to the northeast. Like, if it went for this... Okay. Oh, I thought for a second it had just been demolished. I was very confused. Oh, yeehaw. There's another war. What surprise. Yeah, this tiny kingdom is being invaded by the big one. If we look for about 5 seconds, this village will probably be taken. Yep, 5% siege, 20, 30, 50, and bing bong. It has been taken. Yep, and the war is over. That kingdom no longer exists. Anyways, you know what, let's just keep watching for the sake of it. I just want to know, like, what's going to happen? Another necromancer. But I just want to know, like, what's this village going to do? This, like, weirdly long village. Like, this... Basically, this entire area's very new settlement. If we look at this one, like, no... Can we select the fire pit? Okay, tooltip. Not units. Zones. Yep. This village has only existed for 9 years, so it's really interesting just, like, seeing what it does. You know? Like, they start with a whole bunch of trees. What are they going to build here? Right, they're up to 50 people now. Ba-da-ba-ba. Almost 60. 58. And... okay, still 58. It's not going to change. Okay, I did not realize you could set up farms on sand, but apparently you can. They're just straight up farming the beach side. Anyways, how's the other village we looked at doing? I forgot which one it was. One of these ones up here. Like, Toad Dot, maybe? I feel like it must have been this one. Oh, they've got a fancy building. You know what, I'm going to tune out those other things for a bit. I want to stay focused. Let's just look at this one village, see what it does. They've set up a mine way off in the corner. These path networks are confusing since, roads. The orcs don't actually build roads, so all of these paths are only here because there used to be dwarves here. What is this a necromancer? What? No? Is there a war going? Yes, there is a war. There are 2 wars going on. This village I was watching, it is being invaded by someone. You know, it's very much... This kingdom here, the green one, is like taking over everyone. Wait, hang on. Wait, oh! This village, it used to belong to the big kingdom. It was just sieged by the light blue one. So now if we wait a bit, I'm pretty sure in just a few minutes, the big kingdom's going to come back around and retake it. Yep. 30, 50, 70, and 100. And that is a large explosion. The entire place just got bloody blown up. Do like me some meteors. That is a bloody massive army. Just take a look at this. Like, all of those people, all of them are just mobbing this town. Like, There wasn't even any fighting going on, it was just massive army just strolls into town. Anyways, next up, only 4 kingdoms remain. The big green one, the other yellow one. It's grown nicely, they've settled like 5 new villages. This kingdom down here that no one cares about. Are they about to bloody declare war on someone? Don't tell me they're about to declare war on someone. I think it just failed. But yeah, now this one tiny island nation, it has been taken. What the amount of army just standing there. Like, are they just waiting for boats to come by and pick them up? Like all of these people came out to siege this uninhabited island. Why? Actually, why? Why? Like, there weren't even buildings on it. The buildings were built after the siege. They're all just standing there. You know, like, is this an bloody army headquarters now? What's going on? Like, they aren't even leaving on the boats. They're actually just standing there. Okay, they are apparently going to develop this island to its full potential. They are going to build on every square. It just got bombed. They were going to build on every square inch of space. All but 2 of their buildings no longer exist. Also, fun fact, some kingdom over here was just destroyed. I guess it was a rebellion. Yep. Are there any... I think that's all of the wars just ended. Where's the button? Wars. Yeah, no wars. Planning a rebellion, that's fun. Where are they planning it? Is there a way to go to the location? It says it's in Gorog. Where is that? Ah, here it is. They are planning a rebellion in this place. Yeah, okay, 90 points, 100... Yeah, it's gonna happen in about 15 seconds. Yep. And they are immediately at war. Apparently the big green kingdom overexpanded a bit since, like, everyone is declaring independence from them. However, I think they've got a few too many armies for declaring independence to actually work. Like, look how quickly the siege is going. Like, really, the only thing all this fighting is going to do is just, like, weaken the country overall, since they just occasionally reduce their population by 10%. Oh look, a new kingdom. Yep, another rebellion, to absolutely no one's surprise. How quickly is it going to get retaken? Looks like pretty quickly. Oh, another rebellion down here, that's fun. It is always just... It's kind of funny watching when you get some big country, and like, each time they finish getting rid of one rebellion, another one has, like, already started, and they're just constantly stuck trying to get rid of random rebellions going on. Like, I think they... Yeah, no. They are winning. They are... I say that. Look, they put down one rebellion, another one appears within, like, 5 seconds. They still haven't dealt with this one. Yet. No, they are winning still. They are successfully putting down all the different rebellions. That must be costing them so much, so many resources. And look, another plot down here. Another one going on. New kingdom founded. Now, let's see. What even... I don't even know what's going on anymore, it's just all a mess. Like... Actually, I think this one, it could win? Maybe? They're doing surprisingly well. Like, all of this red is the rebels. They aren't losing yet. Oh look, another rebellion. Alright, let's go into alliance mode. This kingdom, I'm saying, has officially dissolved into the pits of despair. It is, like, look, very quickly being taken over by whoever else just decides to come through. It is... Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's a rebellion in Yellowtown now. Look, look at this number. Just, it is the number of people alive in that old kingdom that everyone's rebelling from. It is imploding. Like, even if the kingdom makes it out of this, like, isn't conquered, there's going to be no one left just to run it. Already, as I've been talking, half the population is gone. I guess, yeah, they kind of overdid it on that whole, like, sending armies everywhere thing. Because, like, no one is alive anymore. Metaphorically. There are actually people alive, but... Yeah, not going so well. Then again, the same thing's happening to, like, everyone. The population numbers are just collapsing. Oh, this kingdom just split in half. It looks like the Yellow Kingdom is going to be conquered by the new Red Kingdom. Yep. I don't see any way they make it out of that. They are... Yep. And I think the Green Kingdom no longer exists. It has been replaced by the pink one, the other pink one, and the purple one. Anyways. This... You know what, I'm going to... Let's take a bit of a break from that. That is a complete mess to try and figure out. How's the culture layer doing? Most of the culture is still here. There are like 5 pixels of culture elsewhere. Like, the orcs have settled everywhere, but for some reason it just doesn't spread the culture. Like, it is very slow to place new tiles of it. Like, all these towns, and it's just, you know, the 4 pixels here, 2 here. Right, you know what? Back to village mode. How is this village doing? The one we were watching earlier. It is now part of a different kingdom by the looks of it. It's got some coastline. It is near this village, and these 2 villages. Yeah, not much is actually going on by the looks of it. They're just sort of... They're vibing. Is it? Wait, did it freeze? Hang on a bloody second. Let's... Age of Despair. I feel like everything's freezing. Long and grueling, endless winter and darkness, unrelenting cold, all-consuming darkness. Even the bravest of hearts will be tested. There will be those who hold on to hope, who believe that the heart will come and life will bloom once again. They will keep alive the flame of life, and it is their faith and resilience that will ultimately see the world through the age of despair into a new era of growth and renewal. Yeah, straight up, take a second and look. Everything is in fact frozen. Everything. Like, if we just look here for a bit, see this village, it is, like, rusted in with the sea ice. Oh, of course, there's another war going. Oh, bloody. Yeah, let's look at alliance mode. Okay, yeah. Everyone is, aside from these people up in the corner, is invading this place. Like, I'm just trying to watch this village for a bit. No, straight up, like, every few years, I think they just get invaded again. Like, either they start a rebellion and then get sieged by whoever they rebelled against, or like someone else just decides they want to invade. Who even knows at this point? But like, look, half the population just died. They're getting sieged out again. Have they been conquered? Oh, okay, one of the wars ended. However, there's now the other war. Yeehaw. Alright. Yeah, these people and these people decided to invade these people. Surprisingly, I think this tiny little kingdom here is actually winning. I really didn't see that coming. You know, it actually looks like they're winning. That is... Actually, I was wrong. It looks like they're losing. They were winning, however. Now they are getting invaded. Oh, and there's another necromancer, because who doesn't need that? I know, I'm just trying to watch this village grow over time. Like, look, half the buildings are burned down again. And look, they got conquered. Only half the people in the village died for this random change in power. Wait, why is everyone... Is that a bloody necromancer again? Is it... Who is... Wait, what the... Oh, no, these people are at war with these people. And by the looks of it... I can't tell, but... Wait, is it... Is it a necromancer? What's... I can't even tell. Something's causing a horrible mess down here. The village is getting shredded. Like, just... Watch this for a bit. Actually, I guess it ended? I don't even know. What is that music? Okay, there's, guess what, another war. Oh look! They decided to invade the neighbors. Yeehaw. So, yep. Now, this entire northern part of the world is fighting this bit. Yeah, the kingdom that started the war, I think, is the one that is losing. 20 people are still alive in this village. They're still starting more wars. Wait, what's happening? One war ended, a king died, new king. King died, new king. King died. Oh no, some citizens descended into madness. Yeah! And then there's, guess what, another new king. This village is down to 15 people from a peak of about 80. Yeah, they are being invaded pretty badly. And look, in exchange for 75% of the population, now someone else is in charge. Wait, okay, apparently it's no longer that age of darkness, everything's melting. What age? Ah, age of sun. Opposite problem. Let's take a quick look at the description of this, assuming I can find the button. Age of sun. Intense heat and brightness, the sun blaze down on the world. It is tough as people battle to find ways to survive the harsh conditions. Yeah, at least the snow's melting. Like, that's something, right? Why is there all this dirt on the ground? Was there like an earthquake or something? Who even knows? But if you just look for a bit, like, everything has been burned down, basically. There's still a village here, but there are 23 people in this entire span. I don't even... Okay, here's one house. This is one of the least dense villages you're going to see in this entire game. Like, they still have a massive land area, but there's barely anything that's actually been built. There's, like, maybe one house off in the corner. And then there's, like, a bit of the village up here, a bit down here. Nothing at all off to the side, even though it's in city limits. Okay, whatever this scar in the ground was, the grass is growing back over it. Another pumpkin invasion? What is this? Are those heat waves? What are those big yellow lines? I don't even know, but... Yeah, they're all just... Okay, they're gone now? Okay. The populations of these villages are finally recovering. A blazing heat wave, of course, but... Ignoring that problem... Yeah, it looks like the populations have actually recovered here. Yeah, they are building the buildings. It looks like the old road network is just sort of dissolved. I think these random bits of road here actually date back to when the dwarves were around. So, they've been there for a pretty long time. Just, if we go over to where there were never dwarves, like, just no lingering bits of path, then you come over here, like, random disjointed bits of path just sort of appear. So I think you can use that to tell where there used to be dwarves, like, all the way along here. Yeah. There used to be a whole lot more dwarves than there are now. There aren't dwarves now. Nice. Oh, this village has finally passed 100. I've noticed the shape of it changes over time. Like, see, this finger is really thin right now, but a few minutes ago it was, like, oddly thick and went out to, like, here. I feel like just every time there's an invasion, a bit of it gets destroyed and random villagers resettle it, maybe? Oh, also, there is another war, of course. Yeah, these two fellows down here are both invading this one. Conveniently, that does not affect this village at all, because I'm kind of tired of seeing it demolished, like, every time there's another invasion. Just, you know? Oh, for goodness sake. Actually, no, this kingdom is invading this one up here, but also is already a very decided conflict, so... Like, there's no chance of it turning into this village getting invaded. They're actually trying to take over the city. Yep. No, it looks like this kingdom all the way down south might manage to take over this one single... Yeah, they managed to take over that one single city. Just the random one up north. Yeah, just every time there's a war, this big kingdom here takes over one or two more cities next to it. They might eventually, like, own everything? I don't really know. How many are left, actually? How many kingdoms are there? There's a piece of slime on my desk that just got on my finger. Very pleasant. Okay, there are 4. There's one with 70 people, 3 other big ones that are very similar in size, actually. There's this one and this one are at war. There's this one, and then, somewhere there's one, like, really tiny kingdom just hiding in a corner. I don't know where it is, though. Actually, let's set on kingdom layer. Where is... Okay, it no longer exists. I don't know what just happened, but yep. There are now 3 kingdoms in the world. One of the big kingdoms took over this tiny island here, which isn't that surprising. This one is at peace. These two are, stabbing each other a lot. Like, let's just go back to the main screen. The world population is at 5,400. Let's see if it goes down doing this. Actually, I don't think it is. You know, these two kingdoms are just, like, causing each other a bad time, but somehow the world population isn't just getting shredded. Anyways, it looks like that pink kingdom might be about to just defeat the yellow one entirely and own basically everything, which, if so, would be a very good move for pink. well, maybe not a good move. It would be very helpful to them, you know, just owning everything. I kind of feel like if they actually take over that amount of land, though, they are probably going to start having stability issues. Actually, wait. It looks like... I think the largest village on the whole map right now is this Nardag one. So let's take a quick look at it before it gets invaded. How do 250 people live just in this assortment of huts here? Well, don't question it. Now let's watch a bit. How many people are going to be left after the invasion? The army is showing up now. It's on the way. Wait, hang on. Some village was just destroyed. Okay, that village no longer exists. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure that village was about a century old, and it somehow managed to get completely eliminated despite, like, not even being close to where the fighting is happening? You know what, let's not question that. Anyways, oh look, there's a weird little rebellion here. Oh, but this one random village tried to declare independence. I have no clue why, just what it did. Anyways, yep, we are now down to... 2? Yeah, 2 remaining kingdoms. The big pink one and the somewhat less big green one. Yep, it is in fact going. Is this another Age of Darkness? Is this the Age of Weeping? I think this is the Age of Weeping now, the one where it rains a lot. Ages. Blah, 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 blah. No, Age of Tears. Sky will weep endlessly, drenching the world in a ceaseless downpour of sorrow. Struggle to find hope and happiness in a bleak and helpless world, but there will still be those who cling to optimism and believe that the sun will one day shine again. Alright, you know, referencing the Sky weeping is funny because I actually know someone named Sky. Like, I cannot imagine him weeping. Anyways, this village is up to 129 people. People are still descending into madness. Quite a lot. Oh wait, something is... I'm just going to be quiet for a bit and let the music go. Yes. Wait, where's the... I want to just follow the army. How do I... Who's the banner holder? Ah, you. Follow on map. Okay, let's see where these people go. The Green Kingdom isn't actively at war, they just have standing armies. I wonder if, like... You know, I wonder if they'd position standing armies in the unstable areas. That'd be an interesting trick, I guess. I don't act... Okay, I'm kind of failing to hide that I have no clue what's actually happening here. I'm just sort of... I'm saying the words, you know? I'm saying things. Okay. Oh, there's a kingdom up here. Oh, Pink Kingdom is fracturing aggressively. And look, another plot going on. There's a second plot that seems to be in Greenville. Possibly. Wait, no, the Green Kingdom is now invading this kingdom down here that declared independence from Pink, so... Wait, hang on, let's follow the army. Let's follow these fellows again. Can we... How do we... Is this the flag fellow? No, it is not. This is just a person. Alright, let's just follow them around. They're currently... They're running around in the country they're invading. It's... I don't really know what they're doing. I think they're just sort of standing there. Like... Oh, the war's over. That makes sense. Yeah, they don't have anything to be doing anymore. Wait, no. Okay, technically this country is at war with a single island. Technically. Oh wait, no. Now we are invading. Who are we invading? I can't tell. We're invading someone. I think, at least? Yeah, no. We are here. Why are there so many green armies just out there? Like, why were all of the green... What? Why'd a bunch of armies just stroll through pink territory? Like, why are they... Actually, they aren't at war. Why are they just there? Oh look, there's a new kingdom here, a new village. It's independent again, apparently. Okay, where are we going? There. You know, I properly don't know. The Pink Kingdom is still fracturing. I think the Green Kingdom is... You know what? Let's take a break from analyzing what's going on. Let's look at... No, don't quit game. Let's look at this village here and see what happens. There's another army positioned here. Is there? I can't... I don't even know. Oh, yep. There they go. That song is oddly hypnotizing, if you just, like, listen to it. Well, yep. There's another fight going on up there. You know what, my train of thought is getting stretched horribly thin. You know what, let's pick some random thing to focus on and then focus on it. Like, let's say, any clans around? Clan layer. Oh dear me. Okay, so, if we pause a second, here's the kingdom layer. Like, here's a kingdom, here's a kingdom, here's some other kingdoms. Clan layer. This clan is spread across, like, basically every kingdom. As is this one. This one only exists out here. This one's in 3 different villages for no reason. This one's in 2. On opposite sides of the world. And of course, this island down here, just for the sake of it, has its own clan with... Not clan with 1 single member. Yeah, I still don't really have any clue what the clan system does, but certainly does something. What's this? 10 years of clan, level 1, 1 member. No dead clan members. Let's just watch this for a bit. Like, they were at 116 experience. If we pause for a bit... Actually, does the clan map change at all when there were wars? Like, does the clan... Yeah, look. Oh, is that it? Does the clan change every time there's a rebellion? Maybe? Alright, what's going on down here? They went from 116 to 138, so... It'd take a pretty good long while to get to that 300 mark. And they have 1 single member who is doing, like, apparently a whole lot of clan stuff just on this island for the sake of it. I don't really know why, but that's what they're doing. And meanwhile, like... Right, no, actually, none of the clans have a lot of members, never mind. This clan, the biggest one, has 16 members. I guess maybe only, like, leaders can be clan members? Maybe? Anyways, there's some sort of war going on. Multiple... What? Okay, this orange clan is suddenly... What? Okay. This orange clan is suddenly gaining a lot of power, and I don't really know why. What's going on in kingdom mode? Ah! Makes sense, it is because the orange clan probably originated in this kingdom, and this kingdom is now taking over everything. Like, yeah, they now outnumber the next kingdom 3-1. Well, not quite 3-1. Now it's 3-1. Actually, now it's 4.5-1. Yeah, they are very quickly just swallowing the pink country, I guess. Maybe what happened is the pink country just, like, the pink country got too big and they started just dissolving, and then the green country went in and slowly nibbled all of those fragments until the pink country was weak enough to just take on its own. Since originally the pink country was like twice as large as green, now the pink country is more than 10 times smaller by population. Like, yeah, boop, that is one village, two, and in just a few seconds, it should be down to 0. It should be. Is it? Yep. The kingdom was destroyed and the war Great Conquest has ended. There are now 4 kingdoms in the world, 3 of which are very small. There is one plot on this island. I feel like islands probably just have a natural tendency to declare independence, you know? Like, I feel like they kind of just do that sometimes whenever they want to. The Pesnes voice. Let's see if Green Country is able to invade the Pesnes warriors. Are they going to? Hello? You're going to send a boat? Or anything? Okay, there's one boat. Something's going on. A single army boat arrived. The king was killed, but basically nothing. What the? Wait, hang on. How has this tiny country managed to take over all of this? Wait, no. This is a different country. Okay, I thought this, like, was Pesnes Warriors. Oh, look, another plot. Oh, look, yeehaw, Green Country got too big and is now dissolving. Again. Like, that's the only thing that happens here. Like, some country takes over everything, but oh no, they got too big. They started dissolving. Again. Yeehaw! Yep. This is very much them just falling apart. Because if we look here... Yeah, apparently they've just given up on retaking this country, even. They are at war with this one. They are trying to take it back. I can't tell if it's working. No, it is working. It was working, correction. Because now they have also got to deal with this one. Yeah, no. The big... Oh, look, another plot. The big green country... country is very, very quickly dissolving into mush. Oh, look. This... They declared independence and a bit later a meteor just lands on the island and destroys everything. Like, there just no longer is any country there whatsoever. Actually, there's a green banner. There's, like, one green banner guy standing there. Oh, of course, they had time to send someone out to found a village there. Of course. Oh look, Green is now at war with everyone. Okay, Green Country has very much dissolved now. I don't think they can come back from this. Since if you look out here, they are being sieged so quickly. This Blue Country, the Green de Nos fellows, they might actually win? Well, win's the wrong word. They might end up being the most powerful at the end of this, since they are taking over a few really well-located cities by the looks of it. Yeah, look. The Green de Nos have taken over, like, far from everything, but a whole lot of the old green territories. That's funny, because the Blue Country has green in their name. Yep, there's a whole lot of fighting going on. It's... Yeah, I can't really tell who's going to win, it just keeps going back and forth, but... Actually, by the looks of it, the Green Country basically no longer exists. They've had a bit too much of a 3-4 front war going on, so... I don't know who's ultimately going to take these remaining 4 villages, but I know someone is, because there is no way they make it out of that. Yeah, they get vacuumed. Yep, and this is their one remaining village. Let's see what happens. Who's going to take the one village they have left? It's stuck at 5% siege. Huh. Oh look, the yellow kingdom up here declared war on this one. Yeehaw. Actually, 2 different kingdoms declared war. The old kingdom survived with 1 single village. They have, like, straight up, they have 1 village left to their name. They weren't, like, taken out. They just only have 1 village left. As now it looks like this Accord of People alliance is probably about to beat off the Green de Nos that I said 5 seconds ago I thought were going to come out on top, so... Yeah, turns out that prediction wasn't quite right, by the looks of it. Yeah, it's going back and forth a lot. There's a lot of just starting to siege, then the siege being fended off, then starting again, but... Yeah, now it's starting to snowball. They are getting taken. See, like, they're managing to kind of fight off a few of the sieges, but also, like, they just aren't doing well enough. They're getting completely wiped out. Yeah, they only have this bit left now. Actually, they're back up to 1,000 people, though. Like, in fairness, I feel like they're losing, but they're losing really slowly. Like, they aren't losing nearly as bad as they could be. Wait, hang on. Oh, of course. This country up here also just declared war on them. Alright, I'm pretty sure that seals the deal. They are very done now. If we just look here for a bit, it'd be funny if this tiny country declared war and took, like, 1 more village. But nope, that is the Green de Nos being squeezed out of existence. Just, you know, a few armies come in. Maybe... Are they even going to just damage any buildings? Or are they just going to, like, stand in there and take over? No, they just took over. And I think, technically, we have peace right now. Wait, hang on. Hang on, I forgot. This one village here actually does own this island. The island is currently scheming for independence, but technically, this tiny peninsula does own this random island out here. How long is it going to take for the scheme to go through? Actually, I just realized something. See, this Accord of People alliance looks like it's... my throat. Looks like it's close to taking over the world, but since it's actually composed of 2 separate countries, it's possible that in the long term they won't fall apart. Like, if they stay allied, but words and phrases, if they stay allied but don't, like, become one country? Wait, hang on. Wait, oh, this country, both of these countries just joined, wait, no, like, all three of these small countries just joined these two in an alliance. So right now, everyone is allied except for these two. I think we can guess what's about to happen. Oh, they just allied. Bay Legion. Wait, was this... The island got meteored again. Just how often does that have to happen? That the island gets meteored and there's nothing left on it. Also, hang on. Is this the natural shape of the coastline? Or, like, I feel like there were a few more pixels left on it a few minutes ago, you know? I feel like the meteors are just slowly deleting the edges of this island off of existence, and it's just slowly dissolving. Anyway. Wait, oh, and immediately they go back and found another village in Kingdom Layer. Oh, of course, the village gets wiped out by a meteor. Within like 5 seconds, they've founded another village there to replace it. Like, if we look at the single survivor on the island just went and set up a new village under a new name after the old one just became rebel because of another meteor. Like, how many times is that going to happen? Like, it just gets meteored and then another village is set up. And beyond that, like, how many times can it get meteored before there just isn't any soil left? Like, I feel like the meteors are just slowly destroying the island. But until then, this one guy is just standing here like, I know, eating coconuts or something. Wait, no, a few boats came by. So I guess maybe they're dropping off supplies, but still. Straight up, a single person lives on this island and is like hunting the wildlife and doing whatever it is they can to build that one house they've got there. And like, it has a name as a village even, but still just, it's a single person. What the? Okay, an army just came by. Oh. I don't know what that just was, but yeah, now 8 people live here. I guess they just got on a boat and, like, rowed over? Okay, what's going on here? What's alliance slip? Okay, the 2 alliances are in exactly the same state they were a few minutes ago. Kind of surprised they aren't fighting yet. Yeah, no, is that a bloody plot? No, it's another plot. I'm kind of surprised there's not a massive inter-alliance war yet. I would have thought the Accord of People would just, you know, descend on the Bay Legion and take over, but apparently not. Wait, hang on. Wait, what just happened? Okay, apparently these people just ditched the alliance. Wait, what? Oh no, there was a plot that just straight up unexisted that alliance. Like, did I just crash the game? No, I thought I just crashed the game when it froze. And apparently someone just set up a plot and unexisted the alliance very aggressively. So, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen now. They're all just... they're standing around. Like... Okay, now there's a war. Yeah. The Bay Legion is invading the Go-Pad axes. That's... For a second there, I just didn't know what to say because I'm so used to there always being some sort of war going on to just narrate that, like... As soon as there isn't, I'm just like, but wait, what do I say? Like, oh look, the floor is made out of floor. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Well, looks like that was a pretty quick conclusion. Yeah, oh look, there's another plot. How are the kingdoms doing? Oh, all of that land just went to the North Kingdom, none went to the Southern. So, it is an alliance, it's just a very unbalanced alliance. Yeah, no. And by the looks of it, there are 0 other alliances right now, just this one big country that is invading the Bear Legion. Okay. No, wait, hang on. Pause. Wait. Actually, never mind. I thought the yellow country had way more land than the Bear Legion. I was very wrong. They have, like, the exact same amount of land and the exact same amount of people. Yeah. It looks like the Oak Band is winning, but I don't know. I'm very surprised that they're winning. I would have thought this would be one of those, like, horribly slow stalemate situations, but apparently it isn't. Yeah, no, they are going. Yeah, no, they're actually winning. And realistically, that was a bad decision on their part, because, you know, as soon as a country gets this big, they very quickly start just collapsing under the load of way too many rebellions. Also, who is fight? Why is this? Oh, it's a mage. Alright, but it could be. Alright, one kingdom was apparently just destroyed. And in the process, let's see. Another. Wait, what? Oh, what? This kingdom was just deleted, I guess. The mage came through. Not a meteor this time, just an evil mage. What's the shiny rock doing? Here's a crab. The crab has a birthday. Yeah, it's a 1-year-old crab. It's a bird. 2-year-old bird. A seagull or something. Whenever anyone walks around, like, just weirdly loudly on the floor above, I feel like they're about to baboon slam the vent, but you know they did not this time. Also, if it isn't clear, when I say baboon slam the vent, I mean they, like, mash their knees into the ground aggressively, and then just, like, slap the vent or something because they want my attention. Like, they don't bother to talk normally, they just straight up slam the ground. That's my favorite form of communication. And yep, as I just predicted, as soon as they get that big, thick rebellion, yeah, the Oak Band, they did a bit too well. They are definitely about to dissolve. Anyways, how's this island doing? Is anyone going to... Is someone going to resettle it? Right, some people just got dropped off in a boat and, like, killed all of the penguins immediately. Wait, what? A boat comes by, immediately 70 people move in on this tiny island. 70? Hey, actually, while I've been paying attention to all that, some of these villages have gotten pretty big. Like, Tog Tag over here, 218 people. I thought it was 250, I must have misread. There's up here this capital with 207. And then this one tiny island with 86 people. For, like, no reason, just... They all just live here in these 2 huts. Let's look at... Let's turn on the zones tooltip. Okay. Village, age 5, leader that influence 150, kingdom, king, culture, yada. Population 84, they've got houses for 18. They have got negative loyalty immediately. 12 area, whatever that means. Over 100 people. Still only 3 houses for over 100 people. What are they doing here? Okay, this time they built the dock on the north side of the island instead of the south, so I guess that's new. Okay, they're finally building one more house. You know, I keep absent-mindedly putting my fist in front of my mouth. I should not be doing that, because that muffles the audio horribly. Okay, some kingdom just unexisted. Some other kingdom just declared war. Here's a heat wave, of course. Just big yellow rectangle. I'm just trying to figure out what's even going on in this village. Why there are 100 people trapped on an island? Like, I feel like what happened is just some army came by, and for some reason it, like, maybe the kingdom it was part of got destroyed or something and it was trapped on the island? Like, kingdom layer. No, it's part of a larger kingdom. The larger kingdom is getting eviscerated. If we just look down here, oh, it's part of the Oak Band, it's just that the Oak Band is very rapidly dissolving. It'd be very fun. Oh, also, technically, this kingdom here, the one that dissolved before the Oak Band, it also technically still exists with its one village. Now the Oak Band here, surprisingly, it looks like it's undissolving. Like, it looks like they're actually winning, which is... Okay, didn't see that one coming. Okay, no. Another group just declared independence. They are very much going to cease to exist. It would be very funny if it ended up with, like, just if they only had these two islands and nothing else. Like, you know, they've got this village down here, this village up here, except this one up here, can they... They haven't set up any farms here, even. Actually, is this one spot a farm plot? Like, if we look at the island down here, it's kind of... It's a bit bigger, so at least they've managed to set up a windmill. But meanwhile up here they, like, not even a windmill, just some houses and a dock. Like, in this one patch of dirt that just sort of exists. Anyways, yeah, the Oak Band surprisingly was not crushed into tiny pieces, but has been shrunken a bit. Yep, another pumpkin bout. Right, I should be in village view. Oh, half the people died. It went from 100 to 46. Anyways, let's look at view your kingdoms. Oh dear. You can tell that a big kingdom is recently dissolved because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 currently in existence. Smallest one is this kingdom, the one that, like, dissolved earlier and kept one single village. The biggest is now this one in the north, not the Oak Band. Yeah, it's... The oldest one is this one that's been around for 202 years. The youngest is, I think, yeah, this one with 8 years. And then the one with the... Wait, what? Oh. I thought this was saying it had 12 villages. No, it has 1. The one with the most villages is Oak Band. Or I guess maybe if you go over this many villages, they start declaring independence? So does that mean the Axe of Pe-Raz should be, like, having a rebellion soon? If they have too many villages? Okay, but look at the number of armies in here. That is something. It would be very funny if one person just set up a house in this valley. I don't think they would do that, but it would be very funny. Let's see. Oh yeah, this Ooze village. Like, it used to have a whole finger going up this way. It does not anymore. These two villages have some very wonky edges going on. There's one hole in the middle. Okay, the hole's been filled now. Anyways, how are things going overall? They all in fact going. How's the cultures list? There's one culture. I guess. I don't think cultures can split over time, so there will only ever be one. Alliances. There are two. Actually, let's look at the map. Oh, they are big alliances. Okay, like all of these people. Okay, they are at war now. Alliance. Oh yeah, it's Yeehaw, it's one of these massive alliance wars. Like, the entire north-south border of the continent, like, aligned on these mountains, it is now fighting. Let's see. The people south of the mountains seemingly want to take over the people north of the mountains. Meanwhile, the people north of the mountains have taken over a village. Did they all just run through this single mountain pass here and just take it? Like, oh yeehaw, it is another Age of Darkness. Okay. So it looks like the Water Conclave, they just took this village. They are taking this village. Okay, yeah. Now and the bloody Nekis, they ain't at war with anyone, so... Okay, now the Water Conclave definitely is winning, actually. I thought for a bit that they were losing. I was wrong. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, we... Actually, now... Oh, there's a meteor. Now the Axe of Pevaz, they are having some sort of a counterattack? Something's happening. Okay, now, I would say this country here, they are very much going to be defeated. They have, like, 3 villages remaining. Just wait for a few armies to show up. Come around the lake, and... Yep. Apparently this is at least, like, 2 or 3 separate villages. Yeah, 2 separate villages, and they have been taken. The War of Fools has ended. So now everything basically is under this one alliance. Oh wow. No, the Oak Band actually made a massive recovery. These 3 kingdoms down here, they are part of the alliance, but they did not benefit in the slightest. Yeah, alright. Oh, there's an alliance break scheme. That's always fun. Yeah, the Oak Band is doing pretty well, but if I had to guess, they're probably going to start dissolving pretty soon because they have way too many towns under their control. Who increases village max zones? Oh, by the way, this is the culture view. This is talking about the orc culture existed for 5 centuries. 20.8 units of knowledge gain. 5 kingdoms, level 59, 31 villages, almost 6,000 population. They have 10 years longer lifespan, damage bonus, and defense bonus. Is there like... It says 0 out of 0 progress. Does that mean they've just done all the research that it's possible to do? Yeah, no. I think they've straight up done all the common knowledges and such that it's possible to do. I think they've unlocked everything. Alright, I am straight up running out of things to say here, so I'm probably going to cut the recording soon. So let's see, what else can we look over? Villages list. There is a 510-year-old village. I'm impressed any of them have survived that long. And then the youngest is 40 years. I'm guessing this is the island one? Yep. The island village. Still no farming going on, but it exists. 50 people now. If we go to villages list. Let's see, the one with the most members is 265, the least is 54. By area, the largest is 141 tiles, the smallest is 12. Oh, it's this one, of course. It's always that one. But the largest, that is going to be... This is the village with the largest land area. It is, in fact, pretty big. Yeah. It's straight up so big that they've got multiple different clusters of buildings within it and, like, random gaps of forest and such. Like, this area should be able to support about twice the population it's got right now, but the game probably puts a bit of a hard limit on village size, so unlikely to happen. Now in terms of biggest army, it is this one. This one apparently has a lot of army. Oh, it makes sense because it's an independent city-state. And then, let's see, what else? By kingdom. It straight up sorts by kingdom. What a surprise. Then, clans list. What do... There are way too many of these. But just for the sake of it, let's look at the clan map again. Now, it is in fact complete nonsense. There's this purple one that has this long stripe around here, and then also is down here for no reason. There's this red one that only exists in one village. There's this one. Like, no, this is straight up a map of the Holy Roman Empire. It's just, like, you chuck some beams at a map. And then, wait. This clan, only present on one village, 10 members for some reason. Okay, hang on, let's take a quick pause. I think there's a war going on? What? Okay, maybe... What is this army doing? Why is there a massive army? Okay, now it's part of Yellow Kingdom. Well, they just have a few massive armies going in random directions. And oh look, the Oak Band didn't learn their lesson from their last almost collapse. They are now invading this place, and they are definitely going to put themselves over the max villages limit. Like, they are going to implode a second time. Yep. Well, until then, we get to watch an invasion, I guess. This army is very slowly progressing up to the northeast. They are going around... Oh, okay. This is actually cool, a whole army just slinking through that valley. But, alright, let's see where this one goes, what they can do here. They are progressing through a different mountain pass, and they are going up here, I guess. Okay, that is a completed siege. They are now going up to siege this village. This many armies are not necessary to finish all the sieges, but they've got them. Okay, we have switched to a different person since the last one was stabbed to death. This is a 23-year-old, well obviously an orc, only orcs exist anymore, but... Oh dear, the war just got a decent bit bigger. The army we were following has now... Wait, no it hasn't. Why am I on an orc? Why am I here? Did it just randomly assign me to a different orc? Like, why am I on the orange kingdom now instead of the yellow one? Okay, apparently we're just standing here now. It is very fun watching this in the Age of Darkness, just all the stuff here. Boop. Let's see, any plans and plots, a rebellion, and no worse. Wait, what's this do? Age or dead? Yeehaw. You know, I am very tempted to cause a bit of chaos, but also I have not interfered with this in any way so far, so I kind of feel like I shouldn't. Alright, who is this? This is the oldest village. Okay, just this random village on the edge of the map here. The world is 525 years old, and this village is too. I guess this must have been the original village. Like the first orc village from... Yeah, this is where I placed the first orc thinking of it, so I guess it was. Wait, but hang on. I feel like back in the old days this wasn't desert. I feel like this was plains or something. I feel like this bit of grassy plain actually extended out here. Wait, do the desert and the plain, like... Okay, some lore just ended that I hadn't noticed. But are the desert and the plain, like, trying to convert each other? Oh yeah, look, they are. Just... Occasionally, if you watch the ground, you can see a tile switch between yellow and green. And also, this isn't plain, it's forest. There are very much trees growing on it. But look, a bit of grass just grew there. Yes. Yeehaw. The forest and the desert are just sort of fighting each other out here. Yep. I guess theoretically, eventually the desert could spread farther south. But, alright, you know what? That is very much enough for one day. I am going to save this file. Bing bong. Actually, wait. Cancel? Hello? I feel like there might be a world saved in this slot. It might just be bugging out, so I should save to not that slot. Alright. Anyways, since I've saved it, you know, let's take a quick break before I run out of time. And just... Poof.